So how did you initially become involved with this film?
I just flew out to LA and met with Gore, and he started talking about wanting to make a movie that was like based off the thrillers of the '70s. And those are my favorite kinds of scary movies. And he showed me some visuals and sent me home with the script, and I read it, and I could see that inspiration, but it also I could see that it was a lot more than that. It was crazy and wild and original and really surprising and unlike anything I had done before. So,
Were there certain films like it, like those 70s films that, you looked at?
yeah, I mean, he had me watch like The Shining and Rosemary's Baby and The Tenant and Rear Window, The Omen. I don't really think those films are like this film in a way. I think, but I can see where he drew that inspiration tonally, especially in the beginning of the film. But you know, by the end of this film, you're thrown on such a crazy, wild ride. I think it's kind of original in its own right.
And your character goes through a lot of psychological and physical things throughout the movie. What was the most challenging part of this role?
Yeah, there were a lot of physical and psychological challenges for sure. I think ultimately the hardest part was just piecing it all together and, taking this guy that in the beginning of the movie isn't necessarily likable, but making him compelling enough that you want to watch him throughout this whole journey. And, it was shot pretty out of order, out of sequence, and that normally isn't so much of a challenge per se, but in this film when I'm in every frame, and one scene I'm walking down the hallway and we don't film the scene where I turn the corner for another 3 months. It was a constant collaboration with Gore of trying to make a kind of seamless, compelling performance, and that became the biggest challenge.
Does it make you look at spas differently now?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I haven't been to a spa since, and not thought of this movie. And I think that's what'll happen to people that watch it. I think Gore keeps saying what Jaws did for a day at the beach, we want to do for a day at the spa. And I think that's it. I was getting a massage the other day, and they were playing this music that I think was supposed to calm me, and it was really just freaking me out.